Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's happening? Appreciate y'all checking in with me. Man, I'm just down here. I'm down here at a spot right next to J Lot, right next to the stadium. Just want to jump on here on a Sunday morning. Pop in here. Let's talk about this game. I went live yesterday with Jay and Rundown, man. I appreciate those guys. Let me jump on and chop it up with them. But I also went live, I believe, on Friday. And look, we broke down a lot of things, a lot of the drama, everything that's been going on with this team. But the one thing that I want to talk about is breaking down this game. I got a lot of topics to talk about. Once I'm done talking about it, I'm going to walk over to J Lot. It's shout out to Leo. It's Leo's birthday. So shout out to Leo. I'm going to go down there, buy him a drink, but definitely link up with him in J Lot and have a good time. I appreciate everybody, people popping in. I'm going to say what's up to the chat in just a second. But, guys, if you can, let me know if my mic's good. My mic was good last weekend when I went live, or the last home game. Just do me a favor. Let me know if the mic's good and y'all can hear me. Raider for life. Appreciate you popping in. Y'all, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you popping in. Cool. Raider for life. Thank you. But cheers to everybody out there. I'm getting my first beer into the day, sharing it with you guys, and then I'm going to go over to J-Lot again. If you guys are ever going to a game in J-Lot, my guy in J-Lot in the main row, he does a full bar. I go over there, get a couple beers, give him a couple 20s for just the effort that he puts in. Make sure you guys go hit him up, without question. But, man, in this one, we're going to break this thing down. We're going to talk about the injury report. Look at that. The Titans got quite a bit of injuries, but they also have guys that were listed on the injury report that are coming back, and now that offensive line is shuffling up a little bit. So we're going to talk about that. Keys to victory. We're going to talk about the keys to victory, and then one thing as we kind of let everybody kind of rock up in here, let me know if you placed any bets on the game or on any of the games today, because I'm a big sports bettor. I like betting on sports. I'm actually watching. I'm at a bar just down the street. I'm actually watching that Broncos Jets game. Jets just pulled off a safety to go up 11-10, and I got the under in this game. I was actually able to get the under at 44.5, I believe. And so I got the under. So the under's looking good so far. But one thing I do is I don't ever bet on our Raiders. I never bet on our Raiders. I can't do it. Can't get myself to do it. You know what I'm saying? And so I just think it's no matter what is jinxing. I jinx the Raiders if I put a bet on them. But the way that they've been performing, maybe I should start putting some bets on them, and maybe I'll turn their ass around. Kevin, man, I appreciate you. Yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody that's rocking in here. I said what's up to Yaya, Raiders for life, Kevin Lurker, man. What's happening, brother? I appreciate you popping in. I'm doing this off of my phone, so it's gonna be hard for me to kind of pop up some of the chats. But I definitely see it kind of rocking through, so I appreciate everybody popping in. But I'm going to grab my other phone. Let's get a couple topics in right now. Let's see. First and foremost, guys, here's the big question. We're 1-4. I know a lot of you guys that rock with me, we've kind of covered this for a little bit, but we're 1-4 right now. We're at home against the Titans, which should be 0-5. The Titans pulled off that game against the Cardinals, which was wild. There's no reason why the Titans should have won that game. Here's my question. I mean, is this a must-win? Is this a must-win for Pete Carroll, this organization? Do they got to pull this thing off to even save the season? I think statistically, I believe only 4, maybe 5 teams have ever made the playoffs in NFL history, starting out 1-5. So let me know in the comments, guys. Is this a must-win? Do the Raiders need to pull this thing off? And I'll give you my answer, and as I kind of see some people maybe answer that question, I'll try to bring it up or respond to it. Hit that hashtag Raiders if you can, as more people kind of pop in here. But in my opinion, I think this has to be a must-win. It's a must-win without question. You can't go 1-5 given the fact that you brought in a veteran quarterback. You have the highest paid offensive coordinator. That has to count for something. And you're playing against arguably the worst team in the National Football League. You know, the big question is, are we playing to prove who is the least worst in the National Football League? I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the biggest thing. I think that's what we're kind of playing for right now, is who just sucks more. in the National Football League. So. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Shoot, am I good? Guys, can you guys hear me? Let me know if I'm good. My phone kind of glitched for just a second. Let me make sure my settings are all right. Let me just make sure my settings are good. All right, I think I'm all right. I might be okay. Daniel Kim, man, hey guys, let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Let me know let me know when I come back. It's a little weird. I see myself on the screen, which is a little wild. But let me see. Yeah, let me know if y'all can see me. Um, let me know if y'all can see me. But but look, guys, again, kind of going back to it. Going back to it. At the end of the day, audio, okay, no visual, man. That's wild. Okay, hold up. Let me just check my camera real quick. Hold on, guys. Let me check my camera. All right, I can. Okay, that's weird. I can see. I can see myself. But you guys can't see me. Let me see if I can pull this off. Um, Give me 1 second. All right, camera looks. It says my front camera's clean. This is weird. Okay, let's do this, guys. Let me know as soon as you guys can see me if I come back. I can see myself. That's a little strange. Um, but Daniel Kim, you're saying we need to show out. Yeah, we do, 100%. Here's the thing: is I went on a live with Rundown and Jay yesterday, and the more and more you kind of talk about just how our off season's gone, just the communication. Do we think the front office is on the same page as it relates the front office and Pete Carroll, the head coach? Are they on the same page? And I'll tell you right now, man. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why you can't see me, but man, I appreciate everybody rocking in. Again, I'm doing this off of my phone. I'm actually down the street. Gonna walk over to Allegiant here in about an hour or so. Um, Let me try one more thing. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Watch this. Ready? I'm gonna go back camera, bang, and then I'm gonna go to the front camera real quick. Let me know if that works. All right. Let me know if that works. Camera. Yeah, says I got access. So guys, let me know if I flipped some things around. Let me know if that worked. Um, but before we get into the keys to victory, nice. All right, cool, man. Daniel, I appreciate it. All right, yeah, I appreciate you. So before we get to the keys to victory, before we break this thing down, we're talking about the injury report a little bit. Here's the thing: is if you think about the moves in the offseason, right? Pete Carroll goes and gets his guy. He goes and gets Geno Smith, a veteran quarterback and he's basically been touting to us day in and day out that we want to win now. He wants. Appreciate you, Randy. He wants basically 10 wins, right? He expects 10 wins, and he goes and gets his veteran quarterback. But then you look at all the moves that John Spytek made. John Spytek, I think, based on the moves that he made, the bargain shopping he was going in our linebacker room, in our defensive back room, he got Max on a bargain contract. I mean, when we signed Max, I posted a video the same day when the details of the contract came out. That basically said, I basically said, look, they got him at a bargain. They got him before the dominoes fell with all the edge rushers that were going to start getting their contracts, right? And so you got him for a steal. He's touted as one of the best edge rushers in the National Football League. And then what happens? The dominoes fall, and he's going to get paid like maybe the eighth best edge rusher. So that does help out if for some reason he finds himself, in that he finds himself running the rumor mill when it comes to the trade talks, because people will take on that contract without question. But Accelerator, what's going on, man? Appreciate you saying Raiders 6, Titans 3, bro. I'll take a win any way we can, but a 6-3 game would be wild. And again, I'm watching this Broncos game, man. This is a tough one to watch. What up, Huey? I see you, man. Again, I'm doing this off of my phone, so I can't really pick up the chats, man. But I see you. But guys, yeah, let me know. Do you think this is a must win going into this one? But my thing, we went bargain shopping at every single position. You look at the offensive line. We really didn't. We went and got Alex Kappa. John Spytek and his move shows that we are in a rebuild. I think that's what that shows. I think he made all the moves to basically tell the fan base that we are in a rebuild. But Pete Carroll was telling us different. So I think that's kind of why we got our hopes up. We got hyped up a little bit. And so, and our record shows that, damn, we're knocking on that door. We're 1 foot in. I don't know if my camera switched off again. Let me switch it up again. Let me go back camera, see if that works. Let me kind of go back to that front camera. All right. Hopefully that works. I think maybe I learned the trick. So, you know, if Pete Carroll is going to reign true to what he said, if we can hold him accountable for what he said, they better come out and win today, without question. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Accelerator, you already put out a 6-3. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game as well. If we do pull off a win, I see like a 17-10, a 16-13 type of game, maybe. With the way that our defense is, I could see the Titans, putting up maybe around 10 points. If Geno Smith can find his goddamn receivers, and we don't be so damn predictable. Again, I'm kind of going into the keys a little bit. We'll go into that in a second. If Geno can find his receivers and we can not be as predictable as we've been, if you guys rock out with us, we break down game film on Wednesdays. I'm telling you, Bueno, what's going on, man? Appreciate you popping in again. I'm just out here. I'm about to walk down to the tailgate, and I'm gonna meet up with Leo. I'll meet up with Leo, and I'm gonna try to find Chris. Jeff, I see you just popping in here, brother. Do me a favor. Can you message Chris and let him know if he could get over to J Lot? I'm gonna be walking around with J Lot. I'm gonna be with Leo. I'm gonna buy him a beer for his for his birthday, and then we're gonna rock out, have a good time. I ain't going to the game. I will be back. I will be live with Chris and Severe after the game later this evening to kind of break this thing down. But yeah, Jeff, if you can hit up Chris for me, let him know. Go to J Lot. I'll be rocking there. So Accelerator, man, you already threw it in there. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what do you think the score is going to be. Predict the score. I'm gonna bring up the next topic. Hey, I appreciate everybody popping in here. I remember you guys know what we do. I do a sub only chat. It just shows my appreciation to all the subscribers, man. I'm on my phone, so I can't really bring up the comments real easily. But here's the thing. Let's go into. Okay. And I got a couple questions at the end of this. I got a couple questions at the end. I've already asked you, is this a must-win game? Actually, again, um, let's talk about the opposite side. Well, actually, sorry, I'm jumping. Let's talk about the injury report. Right, we got Michael Mayer coming back, guys. What are you guys' expectations of Michael Mayer this game? He's coming back off that concussion. He's when you have a concussion, they slowly got to bring you back. You still got to get your conditioning in a little bit. You can run around probably, maybe a handful of days afterwards, but that was a bad concussion. So I'm sure that they were very careful, kind of bringing him back to full speed. What do you guys want to see out of Michael Mayer? Look, my expectations of this tight end room blocking is very suspect based on the game film. I want to see them improve. We need Michael Mayer to improve because he's got to be that blocking tight end. But I'd like to see Michael Mayer get involved fairly early. We need to have another weapon outside of Jacoby Myers. Obviously we tried to throw a couple times to Jack Best last week. That didn't work out. He was open a couple times outside of his completions, but Geno couldn't find it. We gotta get Deontay Thornton working some way somehow. And Huey, man, I see you're saying this is a a Mayer Genty special game. We need yards from both. I'm with you. We're going to talk about Genty and just how I want to use Genty in this game because they haven't used Genty in a way I want to see. I want to see it, and that kind of goes to my keys to victory. What a roast out. What's going on, man? You're saying this needs to be a breakout game for Besh and Thornton. I hope so. I hope so, man, because especially Besh, right? Besh, a second round draft pick. You have to utilize him. You got to get him going. All right, Jeff, you just told me my camera's not on. It's been going in and out. I don't know why. I'm gonna go back camera, bang, and I'm gonna go to the front camera. All right, let me know if that worked. I think that worked last time. Hopefully it worked. I don't know why the camera keeps going out. But look, Michael Mayer, if we can get Michael Mayer going, if we can get him going early, for me, I feel like that's going to help out the rest of this team just kind of start to get open, right? Jacoby, without Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers is tough for him to consistently get open. It's tough for him to consistently find space because we know that Jacoby Myers, he's a possession receiver. He's not a guy that's going to get separation, 4 or 5 yards of separation every single play. That's just not him. He's got to you got to hit him on timing routes. You got to hit him off of his break. That's the type of thing that you got to do with Jacoby. But it's hard when Jacoby's the guy that you got to double team. None of us ever said that Jacoby's a true number one. You know that you need a number one to complement Jacoby Myers, and Brock Bowers does help out with that because you got to pay attention to him. But Jacoby, he's going against L'Jarius Sneed. And as much as I believe, don't quote me on this, but I think L'Jarius Sneed has had a struggle starting out this season. I don't think he's as good as he was last year um, or what he was with the Chiefs. I think he's struggling a little bit this year, but I think at the end of the day, he's still a good cornerback. You got to expect that he's going to play some pretty good defense against Jacoby Myers. So you got to figure out, okay, what's your game plan? How do you take attention away from Jacoby at times and expose it? And the way that you do is you got to get some of these guys going early. And Rosetown, you said Jack Besh, man, I'd love to see him get going. Deontay Thornton, let's get him get going a little bit. But here's the thing. Hugh, you're saying Sneed's been hurt and playing badly. He has been playing badly, maybe just because of injury, man. I applied online. All right, I think I'm back. Let me know, guys. If my camera goes out, let me know. I don't know why. A couple weeks ago, last home game, man, it was working great. Now it ain't. It's going in and out. I apologize. But look, I want to see Michael Mayer get. He doesn't need to have this crazy game, but he's got to. I want to see him noticed early. I want to see him noticed early. I want to see him be able to kind of get kind of bring that attention fairly early. So, man, if he can get 2-3 targets in that first quarter, get him. That's what I want to see. Let me flip that camera around because again, Huey P, you're saying Mayer needs at least 45, 50 yards, man. I'll take it. I'll take it without question. So that's my thing. Jeff saying Big Mike needs to have a presence in the red zone when we get there. It is tough because it's not, even though we haven't used Michael Mayer extremely well, the thing is that he was still touted as one of the best receiving tight ends coming out of football, just one of the best tight ends coming out of college football. And we got to use him. We got to All right, guys. I think I'm back. Hold on. I think the internet is just going wild, man. I apologize. I think I want to make sure my audio's right. All right. I think I want to make sure my audio's right. Hold up. Let's get that back camera. Let's get that front camera. As I was saying, a lot of success in the first half with those quick throws. Okay. All right. I'm back in here. Man, I apologize, guys. It wasn't tripping on me like last time. So, guys, let me know if it's good. If it keeps tripping out like this, man, I ain't gonna waste your guys' time. I'll probably just jump off of here, but I want to keep rocking as long as I'm good, audio wise and camera wise. But look, guys, Michael Mayer, we got to get him going early. And Jeff, you just said to the point of the red zone. Yes, utilize him in the red zone. Let him be one of the best. One of the better targets that we could use today, without question. What up, ASAP? What's going on, man? So let's just jump into it. Let's just jump into the keys to victory, kind of as I got some goddamn service in this place. I got a bunch of notes to kind of talk about. Let's talk about the offense, guys. What up, Anu? What's going on, brother? I appreciate you. Hey, guys, if you guys don't know, I promised everybody, if we do win, I do giveaways on my channel. At 5,500 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. But here's my thing: if we win, I promise you guys on Friday, if we pull off a win, I'm gonna do like 3. All right, guys. Hey, all right, guys. If I'm back, I appreciate you. The internet keeps cutting in and out over here. But if I can say one last thing, if this thing keeps crapping out on me, I do a giveaway. I promise you guys on Friday, just to kind of, if we win, I'm doing a giveaway on this. And I'm gonna basically announce that giveaway on Tuesday. I'm gonna drop that thing, hit that notification, because if we win, I'm gonna do a giveaway, and everybody that's in the chat is gonna be able to get in on it. You know, if you're a subscriber, because I do a sub only chat, that's what I'm gonna do, just to kind of rile up this crowd, man, rile up this fan base. We're 1-4, man. We gotta do something to kind of keep ourselves alive. If we win, I'm gonna hit you guys with a giveaway, man. It's just my way of showing my appreciation to everybody. And so, yeah, man, ASAP, I appreciate you. Again, if this thing keeps cutting out, I'll probably cut it. I don't want to waste you guys' time, but I'm gonna go over to J-Lot and kick it with Raider Nation. I'm not going to the game, but I'm definitely gonna be live later tonight. But yeah, check in. If we win, we're doing a giveaway, 100% on this channel, and I'll do a live on Tuesday, and we're gonna break that thing down, the giveaway. So let's go to keys to victory real quick before the internet wants to shut me off again. Guys, let me know offensively. What do you guys want to see offensively? We just talked about Michael Mayer, but what do you guys want to see offensively when it comes to this game? And here's my thing, and I'll look at the chat, guys. Let me know. We gotta spread this thing out with Jensen. We cannot be predictable. The thing is that they got Jeffrey Simmons in the middle, and I'm gonna talk about Jeffrey Simmons in a second. But we cannot run out of bunch sets anymore. You know, we're about 80% running out of a bunch set, 90% running out of a bunch set. We gotta spread this thing out. And if you spread it out, you now can expose the RPO game with that defense. In my opinion, I think we have to run more RPOs, but you have to run it in a spread formation. When you try to run RPOs in a tight formation, you can run RPOs in a tight formation, but then you become very predictable, because a lot of the RPO work is going to be sending receivers to the sideline as quick hits. And so corners can play a cover 2, you can play a press man, they can sit on routes. You've got to spread things out. Run the ball, but if the defense wants to bring pressure off the edge, if they want to bring a blitzing linebacker, then you have the distance between the corner and the nearest receiver to expose any vacancy to replace that defender that wants to blitz off the edge. Like we try to we tried it one time with Deontay Thornton. My camera glitched for a second. Let me kind of go back. Let me do this. Bang. All right. Um, man, I'm just watching this game too, guys. I got the under on this Broncos game, 44.5. It looks like it's going to be fairly safe, but um, we got to spread things out in the run game, and that kind of goes to my other key to victory on the offensive side is you got to take the pressure of this offensive line when it relates to the amount of people that you bring into the box. When they got to deal with Jeffrey Simmons, the interior offensive line is going to have to battle with Jeffrey Simmons, and you don't want them to have to worry about so much about Jeffrey Simmons, but at the same time have 8 extra guys in the box that they now have to account for, and they have to communicate to see who do we have to go get, right? Lighten up the box. If you can spread the formation out, walk the linebackers out, make sure the safeties are playing, 15, 17 yards back, then guess what? You can double team Jeffrey Simmons a lot easier. The linemen, they don't have to worry about getting to the second level because they see a box of 8 defenders. Spread them out. Allow the linemen to double team Jeffrey Simmons. Allow them to double team and then get to the second level. I mean, we have to be able to that we got Jeffrey Simmons to go after. Again, guys, every time I flip the camera back and forth, that just means that I saw it glitch on my side. So, Rosetown. Hold up, let me see. Huey P. Super scared of Jeffrey Simmons running this game. Dude's a monster inside. I 100% agree. And Huey P. saying Genty 100 yards plus, all or 100 yards all purpose and 2 touchdowns. Man, I hope so. But and that goes to my point, right? Jeffrey Simmons, he is a beast without question. But the thing is if you lighten the box, if you spread guys out, you force the linebackers to walk out, then you can focus more on double teaming and getting the linemen to the second level. And then you can still run inside because you can run inside and play zone. And that's perfectly fine. If you zone scheme off of Jeffrey Simmons, then you just go where he's not. If he wants to take a certain gap, the running back knows go opposite. So the zone actually helps out the offensive lineman, but it only helps out the offensive lineman if they have the ability to truly double team and then get to the second level. You let the defense crowd the box. You ain't getting to the second level consistently or effectively, in my opinion. Rosetown, Gino better use them legs, man. If Gino, here's the thing: uh, if Gino can get 2, maybe 3, probably 2, but if Gino can get about two first downs with his legs, man, it's like body blows in a boxing match. It just takes the wind out of the defense, and so for me, I think if we can if Gino can use his legs a little bit, it's definitely going to help out without question. So again, guys, that's kind of one. Instead, instead making those negative plays, I know. Please run outside and double Simmons. Yeah. But again, yeah. To my point, you can still run inside, but just don't crowd the box. Don't crowd the box and let our offensive lineman double team and get to the second level. And Genty, you you can maneuver back and forth and cut off of Jeffrey Simmons wherever he goes, go opposite. It's perfectly fine. That's why the zone scheme was developed, to be honest. Um, super Rob McCon, what's going on, man? 100-yard plus prediction, bro. I hope so. And I know you're probably talking about Genty. I hope so, man. What up, Miller Time Gaming? What's going on, brother? Appreciate you popping in here. Let's see. QP, knowing Kelly, he's going to run straight at Simmons all day. Oh, man, see. Hey, I'm having my first beer with you guys, man. I appreciate you before I walk over to J-Lot. I'm going to get a little refill in, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, man. Um, let's see, Lakey, what's going on, brother? What's going on, man? I appreciate you popping in. Um, could be a breakout game for Jack Besh. Well, I hope so. I'm talking about Genty, not Pollard, or yeah, I assume so. I assume so, brother. Um, so look again, keys to victory. Number one, get the RPO game going. Get the RPM go. Screw the just drink the pitcher, bro. I see you, Jeff. I see you. You're the bad influence. That's what you are. I don't know. I can't be subjected to peer pressure, Jeff. God damn it. So we talked about the RPO game. I want to see RPOs without question. I mean, that's what forces defense to honor our slot receivers. That's what forces defense to walk out. And the moment you start actually exposing them with the RPO game, did you say drink from the yeah? Um, if you can expose them with the RPO game, that's when the run starts to work because now defenders have to play honest. But you got to run the RPO game out of the spread, and that's in my opinion, got to do it. All right, Jeff, maybe I'll take a sip of the goddamn pitcher. God damn it, peer pressure. Um, let's see. All right, super Omnicron, man. You're talking about getting Genty 100 yards, right? Here's my thing. And Miller, I'm gonna get to yours because look, like you have your typicals, right? Like don't turn over the football. Gino, find your receivers. We showed it. Um, we showed it. Shit, I want to say 5 to 6 plays that we broke down last week. That receivers were wide open and they were schemed open. It wasn't that it was just a standard, um, flood concept or a tiered concept or a dagger concept or whatever, right? Like sometimes quarterbacks miss receivers. It happens. They were designed plays for receivers to get open, rub routes, pick routes, stuff like that. And Gino just didn't even look at it. He didn't even go through his first and second read, which pisses me off. And we showed it breaking down that game film. That's got to improve. So there's definitely the basics, right? The offensive line has to do well. Definitely, there's the basics. But when it comes to Genty, I do think Genty needs to see the ball, probably 23 to 24 plus times this game. And it's got to be a combination between run and pass. Has to. But I'm going to talk about pass for a second. I want to see Genty get in the screen game. A true, just traditional screen game. Because here's the thing. If Jeffrey Simmons starts to get on us, if he starts to work, if he starts to really expose the kind of the interior of this offensive line, right? You got to do things to slow him up. And in my opinion, one of the best ways to do it is you get involved in that screen game. Get him in that screen game. Make sure that defensive line when they get off the ball, they got to they got to read it. They got to know, is the lineman coming at me? Is the lineman letting me go? You got to keep the defensive lineman guessing, especially a guy like Jeffrey Simmons. If you don't, then he's going to have he's going to dig his toes in the ground. He's going to get off that ball quickly. So you have to keep this defensive line guessing. The one way to do it is if you get Genty involved in that screen game pretty quickly. What I'd love to see is if Genty has a decent first quarter, bang, start the second quarter with the screen. Because once Genty starts to get maybe one or two decent runs, that defense is going to have their ears pinned back. They're going to want to stop the run. And that's when bang, you hit them on a screen on 1st and 10 or 2nd and 8 or something like that. Like that's when you hit them with the screen game. So you got to keep this defensive line guessing, especially with a guy like Jeffrey Simmons, and that's what I want to see. Obviously we talk about yes, get Genty involved, get him the ball, but there's strategically ways you can get him the ball that's going to help out the rest of the offense. And then once you expose one, maybe even two screens, now you start to see the defense start to creep up a little bit, and now you can potentially hit that deep ball. It's all about setting up plays. It's all about running a play to set up another, but also understanding once you find success, how can you counter the defense? Because now the defense is going to be paying attention to it, right? So, for example, if Genty ends the first quarter, he rips off maybe a 15-plus yarder, and he has a decent, like one or two runs that first quarter. Well, guess what? Now it's time to hit him with that screenplay with Genty. You know what I'm saying? Because their ears going to be pinned back, and they're going to want to stop the run. You hit them with the screen. Now you're going to keep that defensive line guessing all game long. So it's not about just being a play caller. It's about being a coordinator. You got to coordinate the offense, run plays to counter others, and vice versa, and play mind games with the defense. Right now, we ain't playing mind games because 80% of the time, 90% of the time, we run out of a bunch set. So I see y'all. What up, Nad Man? What's going on, brother? I appreciate you, Nad Man. Remember, I announced it on Friday. If we do win, I'm going to do a giveaway on my channel. It'll be for everybody that's in the chat because I know everybody that's in my chat is a subscriber because I do a chat only or a sub only chat. So if we win, as promised on Friday, I'm going to do a giveaway just to, man, we need to do everything we can to ride a wave of a win. We need to keep this fan base up as much as we can. So on Tuesday, everybody check in. I'm going to do a live, kind of break down the game a little bit more, just whatever results come from this goddamn game. But I'm gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. So I definitely appreciate everybody that just pops in, checks in with me. I appreciate it. Remember, I'm just going live here down the street from Allegiant. I'm gonna walk over to J Lot, have a couple beers with the fan base, and buy Leo a beer for his birthday. Shout out to Leo. And Unya, I saw your comment. Drink that goddamn beer, man. Nothing but peer pressure. All right, guys. Yeah, let me know what your keys to victory are. I'm giving you my keys to victory, things that I want to see. I talked about it. Gino has to see his open receivers. We broke it down. Man, he needs to find them. And here's the thing: him not finding his open receivers, I'm not sure is that Gino not processing well because there's times where it's a very basic, simple read for Gino. You read your 1-2 progression, it's there. You're reading this, you're reading the single high safety. If he goes with the number one, then you go back to the number two. Like it's simple reads. He's just not doing it. Nah, man. It's been. Hold up. Let me. All right. Maybe that worked. Maybe that worked. I'm kind of going back and forth, guys. When it flickers on me, it means the camera cut out, but I can still see me. So just let me know. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna be walking over to J Lot here in about 30 minutes, but I want to get these keys to victory in. Here's the thing. Here's the other thing. If the game's close, let's say we're up by 3, down by 3. All right. If the game's close, again, this is another my key to victory, guys. Let me know what your keys to victory are on the offensive side, then I'll jump to the defense. Here's my thing: is you have to stick to the run game. The one thing that the Titans have shown is that they wear down. That run defense wears down. We have to stick. If the run game is successful, if we're finding success with it, we have to stay honored to the run game. Because I'll tell you right now, you look at what the Cardinals did late in that game. They ripped off a long run. Multiple teams have been able to do that. Even if Genty is, I don't want to say struggling, but even if he's not having the best game, still stay to it because the Titans' interior defense tends to break. Because I think Jeffrey Simmons is really that guy. He's the only guy on that defense for the most part. And so if you continue to stick with the run, I think, man, whatever, man. If you stick with it, I think Genty can break one. Don't just go off of it just because you're stalling out a little bit. Stay true to your play calling. Stay true to your strategy because I do think at the end of the day it could break that Titans defense, that run defense. So again, if it's close, if it's a close game, then I say continue to stick with that run, pound the rock, and try to expose them late because I think they wear down. Look, we already talked about Michael Mayer. Miller game time, man. You said need to mix up the play calling, find open guys, and dump it off to Genty. We definitely need to mix it up. I'm with you. We got to mix it up, and we got to make sure that we keep this defense very, very honest. Force them to play balanced. And so again, run the ball, mix up some RPOs in there, some quick hitters, stuff like that. But man, spread the goddamn ball out, guys. Do me a favor, pay attention to the game. Every time we run, we put someone like Trey Tucker in motion in a tight formation, then we run the ball. Like it's just the tells are there. We're predictable, and hopefully we spread things out. So, all right, guys, man. If you guys can, man, double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that sub button if you guys want to get included in the chat. Again, I am. If we win, we're rocking a giveaway. We're gonna have a good time for everybody that rocks out with me on Tuesday when I go live. So make sure you guys hit me up. Get involved. It's gonna be fun. Let's jump to the defensive side, guys. Let's go defense. What's your guys' keys to victory on the defensive side? Let me know, and I'm gonna talk to you. I'll let you guys know right now. All right, what do we got going on in the chat? Jeff, I see you. All right, are we keeping it clean in the chat? What's going on? I'm trying for camera. See, you guys talking like that makes me switch on my camera all of a sudden. Let me go back camera. Let me go front camera. Now I'm back. All right, I think I'm back. All right, guys. You guys got it. All right. Again, guys, I'm on my phone, so I can't see a whole lot when it comes to comments and stuff like that. But hey, do me a favor, guys. Let's keep it real in the chat. God damn it. So let's talk about defense, guys. Let me know what your keys to victory are on the defensive side. I'm gonna let them know right now. Let you guys know on me. We're gonna end it with who do we think needs to have a big game. Here's my thing. It's got to be a big game for our pass rushers. If you look at the injury report, you have their starting left tackle coming back off an injury. So their left tackle is going to be his first game coming back. I think he was out for the last few weeks, so he's finally back. Then you got they had J.C. Latham playing left tackle. Now they're moving him back over to right tackle. So there's a bunch of shuffling of the offensive line. Man. Okay. Hold up. I think I'm back. Hold up. Give me a second, guys. Cool. Give me a second. Make sure my camera's straight. Hold up. Let's go back camera. Let's go front camera. Okay. Remember, guys, the Wi-Fi in here and the internet's cutting in and out. So, but I'm about to go walk over to J Lot here in a second, man. John Leon, what's going on, brother? I appreciate you. Yeah, man, you saying the O-line needs a big game. Yes, they do. But here's the thing. When we talk about the defense, our pass rushers, they need to have a field day today. Again, J.C. Latham was playing left tackle. He's moving over to right tackle. So the shuffling of the offensive line, you guys know what the shuffling of the offensive line did to us, moving JPJ over to guard and Meredith to center. I mean, the shuffling just it hasn't panned out. Now this is what the Titans are going through today. Is they're gonna do some shuffling of the offensive line. maxxcrosby, Malcolm Kuntz. You got to have a day today, without question, guys. Do me a quick favor. Let me know my camera, my audio is good. But we got to expose their offensive tackles. Have a good time. Hold up. I saw the camera glitch, so I'm going back. Jeff, you're saying Butler hasn't. Look, I want to see Butler ball without question. And here's the thing: is Butler has his flashes throughout a game. He's getting double teamed like crazy. Booker's doing absolutely nothing on his one-on-ones, but I do want to see Butler have a breakout game. And just and the thing is, man, you're seeing very similar things that we saw out of Adam Butler last year, but the thing is, it's just not as often because he is consistently getting double teamed, which is tough. Shout out won my under bet on this Denver New York Jets game. Shout out to that. And I'll drink to that. I win my look, Jeff. Make sure my camera's good. Hey, Jeff, I'm gonna gonna fall to peer pressure. I won my under bet on this Broncos game. Cheers to you. We'll go to the pitcher one time. One time, Jeff. That's all you get. What up, Rafa? What's going on, brother? Appreciate you. But yeah, Malcolm Kuntz and Max got to have a breakout game against these tackles. That's all I want to see. I want to see them exposed. Here's my other key to victory on the defensive side. Here's the key to the victory on the defensive side. The Titans have drop issues when it comes to their receivers. A ton of drop issues. That's been their issue. If you go, I think they either lead the league in drops or they are high up there statistically. When receivers have drop issues, sit there and man to man, play tight coverage, and consistently force contested catches with these guys. Like that's what you have to do. If I was the defense coordinator, their receivers aren't great. They have Kelvin Ridley, Tyler Lockett. They got the rookie Io Manor over there. My thing is, press them, press the shit out of them. Run one or two safeties on top, and make sure every single catch is contested without question. I think that's what we have to do, because if they already have drop issues, then force them to concentrate. So to me, I think I want to see us press the shit out of all these receivers and make it really hard for them to catch the goddamn ball. So that's definitely one key that I got. And let's go. I'm gonna give you my last key to victory, and then we're gonna jump onto another topic. Here's the other thing on the defensive side. And then, yeah, damn, that's a big cup. I know. What up, Dre? What's going on, brother, man? I'm just jumping on here real quick, just breaking down this game. Then I'm rocking over to Allegiant, chilling with Leo and the tailgate, bro. And the guys, if you guys ever go down to J Lot, my guy that's in the middle bar, he rocks out. He does his thing. I love it. Let me go back to the front. Cool. I'm back. All right. So last one on the defensive side again, guys. Let me know what your keys to victory are on the defensive side. Shield family. These are not Jets fans. I know. Here's my thing: is whenever you go up against a bad offense, you want that offense to work as much as possible to go the length of the field. So the field position game is going to be huge. I want to see us continuously pin them deep in their own inside their own 20. Make a struggling offense have to work and play mistake-free football to earn points. So I want to see them continuously, constantly throughout the entire game, pin down inside their own 20 and force them to play mistake-free football.
What you want to see, and that's why I said this
All right, guys, we come back.
is the best team in the AFC West. All
right, I think I'm back. It keeps everything keeps cutting out on me. Let me go back.
And the AFC because of that offense. I think, Gerald, when you watch
I think I'm back. Yeah, everything keeps cutting out on me. Wasn't happening to me a couple weeks ago, but again, that's my last one. Is 100%. I think with a struggling offense, make them earn their points, and I want to see us play that field game position. It's great that AJ Cole is going to play. Man, we need his boot to basically pin them down inside their own 10-yard line. Let's make it work. And then, man, you're saying. Yeah, I see that. I need to see Jetty go off and turn and no turnovers. But I'm with you, man. Yeah, that's funny. God damn it, I know. So, guys, hey, that's kind of, I was going to kind of rock out for probably another 20 minutes, but man, the internet and everything is just crapping out over here. It didn't happen to me last time, which is wild. So, but hey.
But just to throw random money, just
ASAP, I see you. You're saying if can you get views by playing Street Street 2 from PlayStation games, bro? I haven't played video games in years, man. I was obviously huge in Madden, love Madden, but bro, it's been years. So I just can't get in that gaming thing. It's just not me, unfortunately. But shout out to everybody that does, bro, because those games are fun, without question. What up, Kevin? You're saying there one passed away. Yeah. But guys, I don't want this internet to cut out on me again. Appreciate this. Put on here doing a pre-game, kind of breaking this game down. I kind of give you my keys to victory, what I want to see during this game, without question. But guys, know if we win, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm gonna do it on Tuesday. Everybody that gets into my live on Tuesday, or if we win, we're gonna do that giveaway on Tuesday. Anybody that gets in that chat is going to be eligible for that giveaway. We're going to have a good time. It'll be my 11th giveaway since starting this channel in early 2023. It's just my way of giving back and showing my appreciation, man. So, guys, appreciate everybody that rocked in here. Double tap that screen if you guys want to hit that like button, and if you guys ever want to get in that chat, hit that sub button as well. It's just my way of showing my appreciation. But the only reason why I'm getting off here is because the internet's just crapping out on me. It's just weird. I want to keep rolling, but I also don't want to frustrate the hell out of you guys. Maybe if it just keeps going in and out. I just want to go through my notes. I got a shit ton of notes, so I come prepared for some of these lives. But I just want to make sure special teams, get your shit together. Special teams, get your goddamn shit together. Nah, man, it'll be 4:30. I'm gonna try to go live 4:30 West Coast time. 4:30 West Coast time, 7:30 East Coast. So that's typically when I'll try to jump on. That's when I can jump on. So let's see. Oh shoot, defense. Look, one guy I think might have a chance at having a breakout game, but it has to prove to have a breakout game. Jamal Adams. I want to see have a breakout game. You lose Jermaine Pratt, our only coverage linebacker that can consistently be a coverage linebacker. Jamal Adams better come in and play that role and do it well. He flies to the football. I love his tenacity. But at the end of the day, he better work out. Jamal Adams better work out because you let Jermaine Pratt walk, which was nasty. So that's definitely one guy I'm gonna be watching out for today. So man, guys, hey, appreciate you. What up, Jason? What's happening, man? I appreciate you popping in again, guys. Rock out with me. If we win, I'm doing a giveaway. My next true giveaway is at 5,500 subscribers. So once I get there, again, I'll do a giveaway. But again, I like to surprise you guys with one. And I think the Raider Nation, no matter what, if we win, we got to ride this wave. And I'm going to help out and do my part. We're going to do a giveaway to the nation. So on Tuesday at 4:30 West Coast, 7:30 Eastern, anybody that gets into the chat, we're going to do a giveaway without question. So appreciate you guys. Hey, enjoy the game. We're going to go live in the Raider War Room tonight with Severe and Chris, man. So, guys, make sure you check in for that because no matter how this game goes, we're going to go live. But, bro, I hope we win. I really do. I never want us to lose, but I'll tell you right now, if we do lose, what are we playing for at that point, to be dead honest? And so, guys, I don't want to crap out on me again. I appreciate you guys. Do me a favor, double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe if you can. Enjoy the game. Check in with us later tonight, 6:30 West Coast time, 9:30 East Coast. We're gonna break this full game film. So, our game film, this whole game. So, appreciate you guys. Hey, have a great Sunday. Enjoy the game. Be safe. And I'll check y'all in the next one, guys. I'm out of here.